The way money moves in today's world is drastically different from just a decade ago. Technology, inflation, interest rates, and global economic shifts are creating a financial landscape where those who don't adapt will get left behind. The most successful people aren't necessarily the ones who work the hardest, they're the ones who understand how the system works and use it to their advantage. The problem is that most people are still playing by outdated financial rules, believing that saving money and working a stable job will guarantee financial security. The truth is, in today's economy, those strategies are no longer enough. The reality is that wealth is shifting at an unprecedented rate, and those who understand how to position themselves correctly will be the ones who thrive. One of the biggest financial mistakes people make is assuming that their job is their only source of income. While a paycheck provides stability, it also has limitations. If your income is tied directly to the number of hours you work, there's a cap on how much you can earn. The wealthiest people understand this and instead focus on acquiring assets that generate money for them even when they're not working. These assets can include real estate, stocks, businesses, or other forms of passive income that continue growing over time. The key to financial freedom isn't necessarily earning more per hour. It's learning how to make money while you sleep. Investing is one of the most powerful ways to grow wealth, but most people don't take full advantage of it. Some are too afraid of risk, while others don't know where to start. The reality is that not investing is a much greater risk because inflation constantly eats away at the value of cash. $100 today won't buy as much as it did 10 years ago, and in another 10 years, it'll be worth even less. The only way to stay ahead is to put money into assets that appreciate over time. The stock market has historically been one of the best ways to grow wealth, but many people avoid it due to fear or lack of knowledge. The truth is, you don't need to be an expert to start investing. Simple strategies like consistently investing in index funds or ETFs can build massive wealth over time thanks to the power of compounding. The key to investing successfully is playing the long game. Many people lose money in the stock market because they panic when prices drop and sell at the worst possible time. The most successful investors, on the other hand, understand that downturns are opportunities to buy assets at a discount. Market cycles are inevitable, but over the long term, the stock market has always trended upward. The people who build real wealth are the ones who stay invested through the ups and downs rather than trying to time the market. Real estate is another critical wealth building tool. While many people believe real estate is out of reach, there are creative ways to get started, even with limited capital. House hacking, for example, allows you to purchase a property, live in one unit, and rent out the others to cover your mortgage. Rental properties provide both cash flow and long-term appreciation, making them one of the best ways to build generational wealth. Even if you're not ready to buy a property, investing in real estate through real estate investment trusts or fractional ownership platforms can still provide exposure to this asset class. The biggest shift happening in finance today is the rise of digital assets and decentralized finance. Cryptocurrency and blockchain technology are disrupting traditional financial systems and providing new opportunities for wealth creation. While many people still view crypto as speculative, the underlying technology is revolutionizing industries from banking to supply chain management. Understanding how these digital assets work and how they fit into a broader investment strategy can provide a significant advantage in the years to come. Another major factor that separates wealthy individuals from those struggling financially is financial literacy. Most people were never taught how money works. Schools don't teach it, and unless you actively seek out financial education, you'll likely follow the same financial habits as the people around you. The problem is, most people are following outdated or ineffective financial advice. They focus on saving instead of investing. They take on bad debt instead of leveraging good debt, and they prioritize short-term comfort over long-term financial growth. One of the biggest financial traps is consumer debt. Credit card companies and lenders have made it easier than ever to spend money you don't have, and many people fall into the cycle of paying high-interest debt that keeps them from building wealth. The wealthy, on the other hand, use debt strategically to acquire assets. There's a difference between bad debt, like credit cards and personal loans, and good debt, like real estate or business financing. If you're using debt to buy liabilities that lose value, you're setting yourself up for financial struggle. But if you're using debt to acquire assets that produce income, you're leveraging it to grow wealth. Taxes are another area where financially successful people gain an advantage. Most people don't realize that taxes are one of the biggest expenses they'll ever pay in their lifetime. Wealthy individuals and corporations use legal tax strategies to reduce their tax burden, while the average person overpays simply because they don't understand the system. Tax-advantaged accounts, business deductions, real estate depreciation, and strategic income structuring can all reduce the amount of money lost to taxes. Learning how to legally minimize taxes can keep thousands of dollars in your pocket each year. Another overlooked aspect of financial success is cash flow management. Many people focus on how much they make, but what truly matters is how much they keep. A high salary doesn't mean much if your expenses are just as high. The ability to control spending, minimize unnecessary expenses, and allocate money toward wealth building activities is crucial. Small financial decisions add up over time, and people who are disciplined with their money build financial freedom much faster than those who spend everything they earn. Surrounding yourself with the right people can also play a huge role in financial success. The people you spend time with influence your mindset, habits, and opportunities. If you're constantly around people who are struggling financially and have a negative outlook on money, it's going to be difficult to break out of that cycle. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with financially successful individuals, you'll naturally start thinking differently about money, investments, and wealth building strategies. Networking with people who have already achieved the financial success you want can open doors to new opportunities and accelerate your growth. One of the biggest mistakes people make when trying to build wealth is focusing only on cutting expenses rather than increasing income. While managing expenses is important, there's only so much you can cut. Your earning potential, however, is unlimited. Developing high income skills, starting a business, or investing in income producing assets can significantly increase your wealth building ability. Too many people focus on saving small amounts instead of figuring out how to generate more money. A common misconception about financial success is that it requires a lot of money to start. The truth is, most people who have built wealth started with very little. The difference is they made smart financial decisions consistently over time. Small investments, disciplined saving, and continuous learning compound into massive results over the years. The most important thing is to start. Even if you're only investing a small amount each month, consistency will have a far greater impact than waiting for the perfect moment. The biggest financial risk is inaction. Many people wait for the economy to improve, wait for the right time to invest, or wait until they feel financially ready to make a move. The reality is there will never be a perfect time. Economic conditions will always change, and if you're waiting for certainty, you'll miss opportunities. The most successful people take calculated risks, learn from their mistakes, and continuously adapt to new financial landscapes. Financial success isn't about luck, it's about strategy. The people who build wealth aren't necessarily the smartest or hardest working. They're the ones who make intentional financial decisions, consistently invest, and position themselves to benefit from economic trends. Money moves in cycles, and those who understand how to navigate these cycles will always be ahead. The financial world is changing rapidly, and those who don't adapt will struggle. Inflation, digital finance, automation, and economic shifts are creating new challenges and opportunities. The question is, will you take control of your financial future, or will you be left behind? The choice is yours. Another key component of financial success is understanding the psychology of money. Most people assume financial decisions are based purely on numbers and logic, but in reality, emotions play a significant role in how people handle money. Fear, greed, impulsivity, and social pressure can all lead to poor financial choices. When markets crash, many investors panic and sell at the worst possible time. When things are booming, people chase hype and overextend themselves. Learning to manage emotions and make rational financial decisions is one of the biggest advantages you can have. One of the most dangerous financial habits is lifestyle inflation. This happens when people increase their spending as their income rises instead of using that extra income to build wealth. A salary increase should be an opportunity to invest more and create financial security, but too often it leads to bigger car payments, luxury purchases, and expensive vacations. The key to building wealth is not just making more money, but being intentional about where that money goes. The difference between rich and poor is not just how much money they make, but how they allocate it. People who struggle financially tend to spend first and save whatever is left over, which is often nothing. Wealthy individuals, on the other hand, prioritize saving and investing first, and then live on what remains. This simple mindset shift can make an enormous difference over time. A powerful wealth building strategy that is often overlooked is leveraging skills to create additional income streams. In today's economy, relying on a single source of income is incredibly risky. Developing skills that can be monetized in different ways, such as freelancing, consulting, or digital content creation, can provide financial security and open up new opportunities. The more skills you have, the more valuable you become in the marketplace, and the less dependent you are on a single employer or industry. Time is one of the most valuable assets when it comes to building wealth. Many people underestimate the power of starting early. The earlier you begin investing and making smart financial decisions, the easier it is to build substantial wealth over time. Even small amounts invested consistently can grow into significant sums through compound interest. The biggest mistake young people make is assuming they have time to figure it out later. Every year that passes without taking action is a missed opportunity. Networking and building relationships with financially successful individuals can be a game changer. The people you surround yourself with influence your mindset, your habits, and your access to opportunities. Wealthy people often share insights, strategies, and resources that aren't available to the general public. Being in the right circles can introduce you to new investment opportunities, business partnerships, and high-value knowledge that accelerates your financial growth. A critical factor in financial success is adaptability. The economy is constantly changing, and those who resist change get left behind. Industries that were thriving 10 years ago are struggling today, and new industries are emerging that didn't even exist a decade ago. The ability to recognize trends, learn new skills, and pivot when necessary is what separates those who continue growing financially from those who struggle to keep up. One of the most underutilized financial strategies is increasing financial literacy through self-education. Many people assume that wealth building is complicated and out of reach, but the truth is most financial success comes from applying simple principles consistently over time. Reading books, listening to financial podcasts, and following experts who provide valuable insights can dramatically improve your understanding of money. Financial education should be a lifelong pursuit, not something you learn once and forget about. The way wealth is built has changed with advancements in technology. The rise of digital businesses, automation, and artificial intelligence is creating new opportunities that didn't exist before. People who understand how to leverage these technologies can generate passive income, scale businesses faster, and optimize their financial strategies. The wealthiest individuals today are not just working harder, they are using technology to multiply their efforts and maximize their earning potential. The concept of financial freedom means different things to different people, but at its core, it's about having control over your time. Many people assume they need millions of dollars to be financially free, but in reality, financial freedom is achieved when your passive income exceeds your expenses. This means you no longer have to work to survive. You work because you choose to. The faster you can build assets that generate income, the sooner you can achieve true financial independence. One of the biggest challenges people face is overcoming the mindset that wealth is only for a select few. Many people believe that financial success is based on luck, privilege, or circumstances beyond their control. While external factors do play a role, the biggest determinant of financial success is mindset and action. There are countless stories of individuals who started with nothing and built substantial wealth through smart decision-making and perseverance. If you believe financial success is out of reach, you're already limiting yourself. A crucial aspect of financial planning is preparing for economic downturns. Recessions, job losses, and unexpected expenses are a part of life, and those who don't prepare often find themselves in financial crisis. Having an emergency fund, diversifying income streams, and investing in recession-proof assets can protect you from financial instability. The people who suffer the most during economic downturns are those who rely on a single income source and have no financial safety net. One of the biggest wealth building advantages is learning how to take calculated risks. Many people are so afraid of losing money that they never take the necessary steps to grow it. While reckless financial decisions can be dangerous, calculated risks are often necessary for wealth creation. Investing, starting a business, or acquiring new skills all come with some level of uncertainty, but the potential rewards far outweigh the risks when done strategically. Another powerful financial principle is paying yourself first. This means treating savings and investments as non-negotiable expenses rather than an afterthought. Before paying bills, buying luxury items, or spending on entertainment, a portion of income should be allocated toward wealth-building activities. This simple habit ensures that financial growth is prioritized rather than delayed. The importance of long-term financial planning cannot be overstated. Many people only think about their immediate financial needs without considering their future. Retirement, healthcare costs, and generational wealth all require planning and action long before they become urgent. The earlier you start planning for the future, the more options and security you will have later in life. An often overlooked aspect of financial success is physical and mental well-being. Health problems can be one of the biggest financial drains, leading to medical bills, lost income, and reduced productivity. Taking care of your health through proper nutrition, exercise, and stress management not only improves quality of life, but also protects financial stability. Many people underestimate how much financial stress is linked to physical health issues. Another key to wealth building is focusing on high value activities. Many people waste time on tasks that don't contribute to financial growth. Instead of spending hours on low paying work or distractions, focusing on skills and activities that generate the highest returns can accelerate financial progress. Time is the most limited resource, and how it is allocated determines financial outcomes. The rise of remote work and the digital economy has opened new opportunities for financial growth. More people than ever are able to work from anywhere, start online businesses, and create location-independent income streams. The traditional model of commuting to an office and working fixed hours is becoming less relevant, as technology allows for greater flexibility. Those who embrace this shift can build wealth faster while maintaining a better work-life balance. A critical mistake people make when trying to build wealth is comparing themselves to others. Social media and marketing create unrealistic expectations about financial success, leading many people to feel inadequate or pressured to spend money they don't have. True financial success is about achieving personal goals, not keeping up with appearances. The most financially successful people focus on their own progress rather than external comparisons. Finally, the most important financial principle is taking action. Many people spend years researching, planning, and waiting for the right moment to start building wealth. The truth is, there is no perfect time. The sooner you start, the better positioned you will be. Whether it's investing, developing skills, or improving money management habits, the key to financial success is consistent action over time. Wealth isn't reserved for select few, it's available to anyone willing to learn, adapt, and make smart financial decisions. The economy will continue to evolve, and those who stay ahead of the curve will be the ones who thrive. The question is, will you take control of your financial future, or will you let circumstances dictate your path? The choice is yours.